Hey guys, I got a showdown game here today against this guy because I still haven't had really any time to Wi-Fi battle. Hopefully sometime I can soon. It's just really a matter of, blah 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 blah. But anyways, game against this guy, team I'm using, I used in a battle against Yusei, I think last week, but quick run through of it, it's my standard lander as special defensive Rotom, Mega Scizor for attacking, I just fucking felt like it, whatever. Life Orb, Swords Dancing Terrakion, Scarf Celebi, and Life Orb Greninja. So that's my team. Opponent's team, it's kind of interesting. I mean, he's got the Fire Water Grass Core and Breloom, Heatran, and Rotom, and then a Gyarados, and then it's just weird seeing the Crocodile, and then he's got the Gardevoir. So I mean, he's got a good core working for him. It's just a matter of will it really work out, I guess. But main threats on his end, I really just got to watch out for the Breloom for the most part, because once Landorus is out of the way and Celebi to an extent, it's just going to be annoying to deal with the thing, so I gotta make sure I don't get in, or I don't let it stay alive for too long, and don't let it come in too late of game, otherwise it's going to destroy my shit. Otherwise, not really too concerned about most things, so yeah. But anyways, leads on his end. I figured he'd go with Breloom or Rotom, so I decided to go with my Celebi, because that should be my best lead-off choice. So let's just get in the match. So, I do lead with Celebi, like I said. He does lead off with the Breloom, so I'm like, okay, I don't think he's gonna stay in. I don't really care if he does anyways, but I figure let's just go for Psychic just to be safe. There is that chance he could break me and switch out randomly, so I might as well just try it. I hit the Heatran with a Psychic. It does a pretty okay amount, and I break his balloon, so that's just... I mean, it's not like it's needed, but it is nice to just have it out of the way just in case. But going to Rotom just for safety, he just overheats, which is fine. So I'm like, okay, he's probably not staying in. So I mean, the best move for me to make was Will-O-Wisp, and I hit the Rotom, which isn't really that huge, but it is residual damage, so it's always a nice thing to have just in case. But anyway, since he was in with Rotom, I'm just gonna go for Volt Switch. He actually wins any potential speed tie, or just plain... Actually, no, it was a speed tie because leftovers was swapped around the previous turn, but I just Volt Switched into Scizor. I knew he probably would want to stay in, considering I was a Scizor, I could just Bullet Punch and probably take him out, so I just go for U-turn. Plus, most Gardevoirs don't actually carry HP Fire anymore, so I mean, that's kind of a thing. But he's bringing Crocodile, which had the Intimidate and also had leftovers and really took that U-turn well. And just judging from the fact that he also laid up Stealth Rocks that turn, I mean, I kind of assume that he's more of a bulky variant, which is weird, but I mean, it could work for him. So we both get Rocks up and then both trade knockoffs, which is all cool. And Hero is like, maybe he'll stay in just because... maybe he thinks he could take a hit, but he went out to Gyarados, and I'm like, well, shit, that's not good because of the fact that I Earthquaked. I was thinking about U-turning, but I was like, nah, let's Earthquake, which, yeah, I should have U-turned, but oh well. But anyways, gonna go into Rotom because I did outspeed, so at the very least, I know I can go into this thing and take any potential hit. He did sub up, and then I outspeed him again with Volt Switch, so that's just kind of weird that I'm outspeeding him so much. But I go to Landers because I thought he wouldn't go straight from Waterfall, and that Intimidate would be nice to get off, but he's just going to crit me with a Waterfall right there, which sucks, but oh well. I guess he knew I had Volt Switch anyways, so it was the smartest play to just go for the Waterfall, but whatever the case, just going to bring back in Rotom. I figured maybe he wouldn't go back into Crocodile, so Volt Switch would still be the safest play, which unfortunately it wasn't, because he does go in the Crocodile, and I don't get to Volt Switch out, but I'm like, okay, let's just try and Hydro Pump him and take him out, but unfortunately, I get critted and die. Yay! But now I can go into Greninja, and Ice Beam seems kind of safe at this point. Like, I mean, if he wants to go to Rotom, that's fine. I still do a pretty decent chunk with the Ice Beam. I wasn't really too concerned about the Rotom at this point anyway, so I was like, okay, whatever, we'll just click Ice Beam. Maybe he'll stay and maybe he won't, whatever, we'll see what happens. But I'm just going to U-turn right there because that seemed like the safe play at the time. And just go into Celebi because I can take anything Rotom wants to do. If he does go for a U-turn, I mean, not U-turn, Volt Switch, I can figure out how to play around the Heatran. That's not a huge deal. So, I'm just like, okay, whatever. He's low enough to where Burn would have taken him out that turn. Actually, would it? No, it wouldn't have taken him out that turn. But now Rocks will take him out, so that's fine. And I am luckily able to get my U-turn off because he did Thunder Wave that last turn. So, I'm able to get that off and go into Terrakion, which I know will scare him out. So, I'm just going to go for Stone Edge to hit anything that wants to come in because, I mean, the only things that won't get hit hard by Stone Edge are the Crocodile, which isn't going to take close combat, and then the Breloom, which won't appreciate close combat either. Plus, I didn't want the defense drop in case exactly this happened, which is where he brought in Breloom thinking, okay, I can just take him out with a Mach Punch, which I knew I wouldn't die from a single Mach Punch since I took no other prior damage and I don't have a defense drop, so as I had to risk it and just go for the close combat, which it paid off because I take him out, but he's going to go to Gyarados now and I'm just stone edging because I know I could take him out, which unfortunately I'm not able to because I missed, so that kind of sucks. That's just going to make this whole ordeal a lot more difficult than it has to be, because going to Celebi, because that's the best thing I really had to go into, and just go for the Leaf Storm, but I do not kill him. But he substitutes up randomly, but he's at 1%, so it doesn't matter, so I just take him out Leaf Storm right there, so huzzah. But he goes into Gardevoir right here, which I found kind of weird, just because of the fact that he could have gone into Heatran. He knows I have nothing to hit him with now, that I don't know if he realizes that I'm Scarfed or not, but it seemed like it would have been the better play. But he goes into Gardevoir since I was at -4 anyways, just capitalizing on that factor. But he's able to take me out, and yeah. So I go into Scizor, and I knew Bullet Punching would be the right play because of the fact that he probably predicted me, or he would probably predict me to predict the switch to Heatran, because Heatran would easily, you know, take down Scizor, and that's his best bet to do it. But he does just stay in a die because I guess he figured I'd go for Superpower and he could just do something with Gardevoir. But yeah, then he takes out my Scizor, and I just got Greninja left, and I'm luckily able to hit the Hydro Pump, which means Heatran goes down, and then this Crocodile is no problem because I do have the Ice Beam, which is a secure hit and should kill it. Like, there's no way it should be living, and it does not live, and I take him out. So that is the game. So, yeah, GG guy. It was an interesting match, really. It was just weird to see the Crocodile like that, but it actually worked out for him, and it did make an annoying piece, or it was an annoying piece of shit. So, I mean, that's actually another thing to watch out for now. It's not like it's going to be the best thing ever, but definitely is going to be interesting to see it more, potentially. I mean, especially without how he had his team worked out, that it was cool. So, yeah, that's it for this. So, hope you guys enjoyed. Like I said, I'll try and get some Wi-Fi games sometime. It's just a matter of getting the time to do it. So, yeah, but hope you guys enjoyed. Such blah. Recommend sub, and later, guys.